Hello and welcome to another exciting class of physics, and we are discussing about motion. And in this discussion we had already seen earlier the terms such as displacement and distance. We had discussed earlier that the distance traveled by a body is the actual path length of the body in motion. On the other hand, displacement is the shortest distance between the initial and the final positions of the body. Today we are going to discuss about some new concepts, and these are the concepts of speed and velocity. Now, the average speed of a body is defined as the distance, or rather the total distance covered by the body in unit time. So we can say that speed is equal to distance by time. On the other hand, so the average velocity of the body is defined as the displacement of the body in unit time. Hence, velocity is equal to displacement by time. The SI units of both these quantities are the same, and the SI unit is meter per second. Now, when meter per second is abbreviated, it is written as m by s or ms to the power minus 1. Let us take a look at an example. Suppose we have an object situated at some position, say A, and from this position the object say travels along a straight line up to B, covering a distance of 4 meter, and once at B it takes a sharp turn, right angle turn, and again travels along a straight line, and it reaches a point C, and in this process it covers 3 meters. Now this entire thing takes place in 10 seconds. So time interval for this thing to happen is equal to 10 seconds. So let us try and calculate the distance and displacement, and also thereafter we are going to calculate the speed and the velocity of this body. Now we know that distance is actual path length. So the actual path length of the body is the total distance, the total path covered by the body in motion. So that is 4 meter plus 3 meter, that is equal to 7 meter. So the distance is equal to 7 meter. Let us write it in this way. The distance d is equal to 7 meter. On the other hand, the displacement of the body is the shortest distance between the initial position, that is where the body has started its motion, to the final position, and that is the place, that is the position where the body has stopped its motion. So the shortest distance between these 2 points, what we can do is we can just draw a straight line connecting these 2 points, and the length of that line will give us the shortest distance between those 2 points. And here, since this is a right angle triangle, we can apply Pythagoras theorem to find out the length of the hypotenuse, and the length of the hypotenuse, you can calculate it, it comes to 5 meter. So the displacement of the body here is 5 meter. So for displacement we are using the symbol S. So that is equal to 5 meter. Now after having calculated the distance and displacement, we can go on to calculate the speed and velocity of the body. The speed of the body as given is distance by time. So speed will be 7 by 10 and that will be equal to 0.7 meter per second. On the other hand, the velocity is displacement by time, and so velocity will be displacement, which is 5, and time again it is 10. So it will be 5 by 10, which is equal to 0.5 meter per second. So you can see that in the same case, the speed and the velocity are both not the same. They are different. Speed can never be less than velocity. It will either be greater or it will be equal to velocity. The reason for that is speed is calculated by using distance by time, while velocity is calculated by using displacement by time. And displacement can be either less than distance or it can be equal to the distance if the body is traveling in a straight line. So this was a discussion about displacement and distance, about speed and velocity. We'll come back in a later video to discuss about some other important concepts. Thank you.